Hi, my name is Tashana Batista, and for my business proposal, we will be discussing tuition reimbursement and how beneficial it will be if companies provided this benefit for their employees. With the economy and the cost of living, the employee turnover rate has increased, and there's been a lot of layoffs, terminations, and also resignations. A lot of people feel as if they're underpaid, overworked, and that their service just isn't matching their pay, and that they don't have time to expand their learning or to have, expand their education as well. Imagine if every company that you work for offered tuition reimbursement to help you pay for higher learning, whether it's a degree, whether it's a certification, or just courses that they offer to help you expand your knowledge on your job. Pursuing additional education is an investment in both time, money, and a sacrifice that you can make that will be beneficial to your livelihood, not only professionally, but personally, which we all would love that. Tuition reimbursement is an arrangement between an employer and an employee where a company pays for partial or the entire tuition expenses for employees continuing their education. Offering tuition reimbursement could attract new hires or could keep the employees that have been present and has been working for the company for X amount of years, and that could perform in a higher supervising position or etc. According to Gallup, 45% of millennials report that they would change their job for tuition reimbursement benefits and would most likely stay with their current employer due to the benefit. There's so many pros to providing tuition reimbursement, which will enhance recruitment. Say, for an example, if you're hosting a job fair, attending a job fair, or rather you're hosting it, if one of the benefits is providing tuition reimbursement, there will be so many recruits that would love to work for your company just based off that one essential benefit. College is expensive, so how important will it be if a company just provided, say like, hey, we will pay for 50% of your tuition if you stay with this company for 7 years? I know, honestly, I would jump for joy and I would say, hey, sign me up, In addition to that, improving employee retention help employees stay at the organization with knowledge that they can gain or share with others. So say for example, myself, I am currently a HR management major. And if I were to go to a company and once I graduate from Mercer, and I would have the knowledge of just this class alone, learning how to communicate effectively, and I could use this to help the company make sure that they're staying in a legal, scenario. So that's just knowledge from me obtaining a degree. Also, tuition programs may indirectly increase retention in the workers at a firm with a program that may have a lower turnover rate. And for Manchester, which is one of the references that I'm citing, he stated tuition programs may indirectly increase retention in workers at a firm with a program may have lower turnover than workers at a firm without a program. Given these with a program may have giving these differing perspectives on the likely outcomes when employees develop new skills. Recent human capital theory and research can be applied to inform these theories of employee turnover regarding how changes in skills and education are likely to influence every moment. Also, Researching and understanding current employer policies will help you understand what you have. If they pay for your tuition, what are the consequences of it? Like I stated earlier in this video, say for an example, a company pays for your tuition, they may have in their policy that you have to stay with the company a X amount of years, or if you leave the company, you will have to pay back that tuition. So it is very important that you know the difference. And I know I'm running out of time, but to ease some of the concerns that companies may have with paying for the tuition, employees should be able to balance work and school and understand the ability to balance them and schedule any conflicts that may occur. There are many programs that are designed to help accommodate this. As for an example, Mercer, we have the online for working adults, which I take, and that will help an employer not so much worry that them expanding their education would get into the way of them performing at work. And to close it out, because I have a lot more to say, but I don't want to run out of time. Overall, outlining the qualifications that employees should have to be considered to have tuition reimbursement is also important. For an example, when I worked at City of Perry, we had to get out of the probationary period in order to be able to obtain tuition reimbursement. So that's something that you have to look into if a company is considering this. And for my references, I use Gallup 2024 Workplace, and I use Honduras Isabel Must Know Tuition Reimbursement Statistics. I use Manchester for the General Human Capital and Employee Mobility. And I also use Benson for You Pay for the Skills, Now Keep Them. And I use Pile, the efforts of tuition on retention and recruitment. Have a great day. Bye.